trying different, okay. And Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki. Today's video is just gonna be a super quick talking video. I just was thinking about this. Usually these videos come about because I just have an idea in my head that I kind of want to talk about and share with everyone, just like pretty much like my therapy session, honestly, which people have said that before, but that's what a lot of these feel like. Anyway though, I'm going on a rant. Today I'm talking about my #1 tip for weight loss. So I give so many tips on my channel. It's so hard to narrow it down to just one tip if I had to give someone, but I've really thought about it and I think that this is truly the most important thing. So if you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and let's get started. My #1 tip for success on your weight loss journey is to make a sustainable lifestyle for yourself. And that sounds, first of all, so broad. It sounds so much easier said than done, but that is what will give you success on your journey, is finding what's gonna work best for you. And I think so many times when people go online and they're looking for answers on how to lose weight, how to get their life back, how to fix their health or improve their health, not everything that works for one person is gonna work for another. And so you really have to piece together the things that are going to work best for you. So I'm gonna kind of go into detail a little bit more about this, like what's worked for me. Obviously, you guys kind of know what works best for me because that's all that I share on my channel. And it does help others to see what I share and adapt those into their life. But there are also things that I do that don't work well for other people. And so it's important to find what works best for you. So for an example too, like in the beginning, before we started our journey, we used to get fast food all of the time because of my schedule, and it was just convenience. We didn't think about it. But now that we've been able to kind of change up our life a little bit, change our lifestyle, and we have the option to be able to cook, even if it's like not a long time. I feel like people think I spend a long time cooking, which some days I do. A lot of times I do because I'm making the content and that's what takes longer, but the meals I make really are pretty quick to throw together. But now that we have the time and resources to be able to do that, we really don't get fast food like we used to. We still do occasionally, but I know for some people that's just not possible. They're so on the go with kids, with work. It's just what works best for them is being able to get some type of food out every single day or something like that. And if that's what works for you and that's what you're gonna do, you just have to find the ways to incorporate that into your plan. So find lower point options at different restaurants, or find ways that you can maybe pack some things to add to the fast food that you have. So if you're gonna get a burger, maybe bring some food from home that'll be more filling with it or something like that. But finding what's gonna work best for you, if you still need to get fast food every day or whatever your lifestyle requires that's gonna be sustainable, make that work for you. Just maybe change a few things up so that it works a little better for your health. Even like with me in the beginning of my journey, when I first started, so like 6 or 7 months into my weight loss journey, and I had started weightlifting, I was able to, because I run my business out of my house, I control when I pretty much work on cookies. The only thing that really matters is like customer pickup times, but I was able to work around those so that I could go to the gym at 3 o'clock in the morning every day. And sometimes I'd even come home and nap. Like it was just how I was able to rearrange my schedule to work, but it worked so well for me at the time. And I don't do that anymore, but that was what was working for me and my lifestyle. That's what was sustainable. That's how I was able to make my routine and schedule work every day. There are other people who could never do that, and that's completely fine because that's not what is sustainable for their lifestyle change. There's so many different things, just like how some people will find success with running marathons if they like have a weight loss journey and then they realize they love running and running becomes their passion. Running is not my passion, and so that's not something sustainable. Pushing myself to run is not going to lead to success for me because I'm going to dread it. It's just not going to become something that I do consistently, and I want to do the things that make me happy. And I think I started thinking about this video when I just started thinking about the fact that my life is very much how I want it to finally be now. That sounds confusing, but I finally made it to like the routine, the daily schedule that I really want. I'm really finding what works best for me with different foods that I like to eat, different meals. I learned pretty quickly that prepping ingredients was so much better for me than meal prep, but some people love meal prep and that's what works for them. So if that's what's gonna work for you, try it out. And if you don't stick with it, maybe something else needs to work, because we've tried meal prep and we did not like it, but then we tried ingredient prep. And when I started prepping different ingredients, it stuck. And it allowed me to create so many different meals with these ingredients that I always had on hand, and it just made it sustainable for me. But again, you might not like veggie mix and turkey burgers, so that's not gonna work for you. So you just have to find a different thing that will work for you. And like I said, it's kind of hard when you see so much online and you see people who show how their life is and all the things that work for them. And if you were to go do every single thing, it might not work for you. So you just have to keep that in mind when you're seeing what other people post about and what their day-to-day schedule is. I don't have kids, so I don't fully understand what it is like to have kids and have a schedule with kids. Some people don't own a business like I do and don't understand what really goes into that and the stress that comes with it and everything along the lines of running a business. And so you're the only one who really knows what you're going through, what your day-to-day is like, and you need to find what's gonna work best for you in that scenario. But going back to that, it's just made it so much easier for me. And I'm not saying it's easy still. I still have a challenge every single day and I'm still working to improve every day, but it really is easier for me to go day to day and stay consistent when I enjoy it and I like my routine, and it's pretty much set up to be what's worked best for me. And I have gone through trial and error, trying different things out, trying different schedules, trying different foods, trying different activities, just trying different things throughout my weight loss journey to see if they work for me. Some things stick, some things don't. And I've kind of created the lifestyle that is gonna work for me. And again, like I said, I can continue improving it. I try every day to still make it better, but it does make it that much easier to stay consistent when I enjoy it, when it's possible for me. When I set too high of standards for myself, it puts so much pressure on me. And then if I don't reach those goals, I feel like I failed, and then I just completely give up. So it's like either all or nothing or balance. And I've really learned that balance is the most important. And so finding a way to make that sustainable with your lifestyle is huge. It's so important. Like I said, it's a process. It takes time, but it is important to do what's best for you. So this was kind of all over the place. Like I said, it was just kind of a thought in my mind. I just wanted to make a quick video about it. But if you are thinking about starting a weight loss journey, if you're on a weight loss journey, I think that the most important thing to do, there are so many other important things to do. I have so many other tips, of course, but first and foremost is making a lifestyle that is sustainable for you, making healthy choices that you can keep up with, that you can stay consistent with, because then it will just feel like living. It won't feel like some dreadful task that you have to do like every day. Like, I don't know. Even getting in the routine of like tracking my food as I cook it has made things so much easier for me. But for some people that might not work, they might not want to do that and they like to do it after. Like, it's little things like that that can work best for you in order to keep you consistent. So kind of all over the place with this video. Hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.